I was looking at a video earlier today, and at first, damn, I wrote that right on my ear. I was thinking about it, and something came to my mind. It was a video about basically it was some conservative guy talking about liberals or whatever the fuck, the left or whatever. And I was thinking about it, I was like, you do realize you're just as stupid as they are. Now, I don't like politics. I'm gonna be very, very honest about it. I think politics is very boring, and because mainly politicians generally lie. They generally lie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So when I see these videos of conservatives making fun of what is it, liberals, and liberals making fun of conservatives, the left versus the right versus the left, whatever, I think about it, and I don't think they realize how fucking stupid they are. I don't understand how people can tie their entire personality to politics, as if maybe they just don't realize it. Maybe they're just too stupid to realize it. Like, I'm gonna be very honest, because I don't like politics, so I'm not gonna hold back as much as I do in like the other ones, where I kind of like not flip flop, but I hold back a little bit when I talk. And I guess because I'm being more specific, it's easier to be specific instead of being general. But I'm gonna say it like this: when it comes to the left, the right, or whatever, different dildo, same lube, they're still fucking you. Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? You're still getting fucked. It doesn't matter if they're a conservative or if they're a liberal, if it's the Republicans or the Democrats. It doesn't matter. I don't understand how people can think that their side is gonna do anything better than what the other side is going to do. Either side is going to take from you. Both sides are going to fuck you. It doesn't matter. And I see videos of people of trying to rationalize their point of view. No, I'm not even gonna say rationalize, coping their way into believing that their side is going to be better for the country. I guess in the context of this, it will be mainly just Americans talking about this. So how do they think that the Americans are going to not Americans, the conservatives are going to be better for America, or the liberals or the Democrats or the Republicans? Like, dude, it doesn't matter. The politicians do not give two fucks about you. They care more about two pennies in their pocket than they care about you. And it surprises, not even surprises me. It perplexes me that people think that if they vote in this conservative president, they're going to do better. They're going to be better for you. They're not. They're still going to be working in their interests. The first things first is what is best for them. That is what most politicians think. Now, there are good politicians. Fine, sure. I concede that. There's probably good politicians. But those politicians aren't the ones who are aren't the main people. Some of the worst people are the ones who are on the spotlight. Right? Like when it comes to, let's say in America right now, Biden or Trump. Who is a better president? Neither. They're both terrible. I don't understand why people. Well, I mean, I pretty much say it too. Is that like we only have two choices really, because the other outlying candidates really don't matter. They don't. Like, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be Trump or it's gonna be Biden, and both are not exactly good presidents. Okay, they're not, and it doesn't matter if they're Democrat or if they're Republican. It doesn't matter, or if they're on the left or if they're on the right. Both sides are terrible. Both sides are terrible. There are terrible leftists and there are terrible rightists. Fuck you would call them. But the people on the right are no better than the people on the left. And the people who watch videos making fun of the people on the left and the people on the right, or whichever side whichever, they're obviously looking at biased points. Both sides are just people who are too stupid to realize that both sides are not exactly going to be much better for you. Or they're living in a world where they believe that their side is going to be better. Neither side is better. Politics is so boring because no side is going to do better for you. You have to remember, at the end of the day, the people who are the leader of these parties or these groups, or who have the chance to be president, are pretty rich. And the people who are on these sides, the conservatives or the liberals or whatever, you're probably not rich. And one thing that people need to realize is that the rich look after their own. Do you really think they care about you? Some guy living in an apartment compared to this guy living in a multi-million-dollar mansion. Are you fucking serious? Do you really think they care about you? Now, anybody can just say talking points and not believe it. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to do that. And there are people who are gullible or dumb or both enough to fall for what people are just saying at face value, while quite literally ignoring the bad things that they do, or the hypocritical things that they do. Let's say there's a politician who says that they want to raise minimum wage, but everything that they do, if they own a company or whatever, seems to be they do the exact opposite of what they want the people to do. Or let's say there's a person who's very much a socialist. Like, they speak of, like, about socialism or communism or whatever, but they live in these extremely extravagant houses with drinking out of multi-million-dollar, $1,000 bottles of champagne, like I think Marx called it like a champagne socialist or whatever, or somebody called it that. That's basically what it is, right? Like, let's say, like, there's a guy who is very, very, very for democracy, but he does everything in his power to rip down freedom of speech. It's just that they can have these talking points but do the exact opposite of it, or they can say that they're going to do things and not do them. It's very simple, because a lot of people don't want to go out of their way to research the things that they have done. Like, Biden has done bad things. Trump has done bad things. It doesn't matter what they say. Like, too many people tend to form their opinion off of just words of the people, which action speaks louder than words. All we need to do is look at what Trump has done or what Biden has done in their life to know if they would even be a good fit to run the country, even if even the president even has so much power in the country at this point. But that's besides the point. I don't want to get into conspiracies and all that. It's just that, to me, politics is really boring. I believe that you are stupid not stupid, just something. If you put basically your entire identity on being on the right or on the left, either way, like I said, same dildo, different lube. Either way, it's still going to fuck you. You're still getting fucked. It's just coming in different colors. It's as if you wanted to get fucked in blue or if you're getting fucked in red. It doesn't matter. You're still getting fucked. They don't care about you. Is what I'm trying to say. Let me be less vulgar. They do not care about you. They do not. Majority of politicians do not care about the common person. They do not care. And that is how it has been for the past couple hundred years, and it's come down to democracy, or a couple decades. How it's been is that most people that are in these government roles or as politicians, they do not care about you. They don't. And just switching them out for somebody else is not exactly going to help. But right now, my bearded dragon is moving, but my pet is moving in the background. But it doesn't matter. They don't care about you. They don't. Because if they did care about you, they would do things that would benefit the common person, help people. Now, in the same breath, politicians have done good, right? Presidents have done good. They've done good things. But in America, or in a lot of these countries, that like Canada, and a lot of some of the European countries, they can do better. These politicians can do better for the common man, but they don't. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Actually, make this very quick. I don't have anything else to say. Politics is boring. Politicians are going to lie to you. If you're on the left or if you're on the right, you might not want to do that. Now, it's fine to agree more with people on the left or to agree more with people on the right, or whatever. It's just that making your identity being on the left or being on the right is stupid. It's very stupid. And for me, politics is boring. It's just that I get no interest out of it, because you can generally just make an assumption of what is going to be said by in politics. They're going to say things that sound nice. They're just gonna give you ear candy, and then they're just gonna lie to you. Like candy can look real good. It can smell good, but in the moment you eat it and it's sour and it's bad, don't be surprised. That's because they didn't outwardly say it doesn't mean that's the case. Either way, just that's it. It's fine if that's what you want to do, but just know the politicians do not care about you. They do not care about you. If they did, they do more for for the common person. Now, I'm not saying like voting and all that is a bad thing, or like any other political way is better. Like, I don't know what's better than, I'm not gonna say I don't know what's better, but I'm not sure what would be the best for people. I'm not sure if like communism or socialism or democracies or whatever would be the best, or capitalism. I guess these are different rules. I don't know what would be the best. I don't, because like, how would I know? I'm not like, I can't speak for all of humanity. By the way, that's all I have to say. That's it.